Hello there. Thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Stephanie, and hopefully I will be your yoga teacher today. So this is a power flow designed for the morning time. So a lot of times we come to the mat and we're stiff and we're not exactly looking for power. So this is kind of going to be a little bit of a mix. We are going to do power yoga, but we are going to slowly warm our bodies up to be able to move in that power style. So we're going to start this practice in child's pose, and we're going to end this practice in a really long, juicy, yummy Savasana. So I'm going to have my bolster and my blanket to comfort me. Of course, I would love for you to go ahead and pause me and get the things that you would like to set yourself up for a successful Savasana. Once you get that, we're going to meet in child's pose. So, coming into our kneeling seat, sitting those hips back on those toes or those heels, and then going ahead and coming forward, and then walking the hands back towards the feet. And here we are in child's pose. So this is a pose that a lot of people may think is easy. And while it can be an easier pose, a more relaxing position, this is still a great stretch for our legs, our back. We are compressing the thighs and the stomach together, which is a feeling that we look for a lot in yoga. So while child's pose may be easy, let's not think of it as easy. Let's think of child's pose as beneficial. Changing the way that we see the world, one thing at a time. Everyone views things differently because of their perception, and everyone's perception of the world is different because we are all unique in our personalities. So we want the differences, right? We don't all want to be the same. However, undercover we are all made up of the same things. We are all connected the same ways. Truly, we are all one with our uniqueness. Go ahead and walk the hands forward now. We're going to do some spinal waves here. So we're going to kind of take cat-cow here. So we'll roll up kind of through like a cat position, really rounding through the spine. And then we'll take that gaze forward and arc through that spine and push back onto our heels. So I want you to do this a few times, matching up with your own breath, rolling up through cat and pushing back through cow. You can do these as fast or as slow as you want. Just trying to match that breath up with that movement. Inhaling and exhaling, really feeling in through that spine. Breathing. Like I said, we're not powering through this. Right now we are trying to match up our breath with the movement. And once you feel good with these, we're going to go ahead and come up and sit in our kneeling position. I was about to say on our heels. We are sitting on our heels here. Go ahead and inhale those arms up. Open up into cactus, really stretching through those shoulders, trying to pull those shoulders back and they come down. Let's go and inhale them back up. And take cactus arms again. Really pulling those shoulders back, pulling the elbows back as they come down. Let's do it one more time. Inhale those arms up and cactus. Very nice. And inhale those arms up, and let's take an open twist to the right. So that left hand can come to that right knee, right hand behind us. Breathing. Inhales lengthen, and the exhales deepen. So on every inhale, we can imagine ourselves rising up a little higher, and every exhale, we are allowed to go a little bit deeper into the twist. These are minute movements. They are not big movements. Other people may not be able to see you lengthening and deepening. However, it is happening and you know it. And that's what matters. Inhale, arms up. And let's open twist to this left side. So right hand can come to that left knee. And then the left hand behind us. Trying to take that gaze behind us. Breathing. Same things on this side. Really getting a nice warm up through the spine. Beautiful. Back to center. Let's do some side bends. So inhale, we're going to take this right hand up and overhead. Left hand plants beside of us. Maybe pushing through that left hand, deepening that stretch in the right side body. Breathe. As always, no holding or clenching here. We are actively reaching this right hand towards the left side. Inhale, back to center. Right hand plants, left hand sweeping up and overhead. Stretching all through that left side body here. I'm going to do a little dancing with it. So let's go ahead on the other side. Left hand plants, right hand sweeps up and over. Beautiful. And we push up and we go to the other side. Just do a few of these. Syncing up with that breath again. Finding what feels good inside of your body here. Side stretches can really help open us up. Sometimes a lot of us can stretch forward and backwards, but our sides is something that we do not pay attention to. So this is another one that may seem easy, this is such a beneficial stretch. Really tapping into the side bodies, our meridian lines, our IT bands. They are all running down the sides. And if we don't ever stretch them, well, they get tight. We know what happens when we don't stretch them. So we always want to come really stretching through the sides. Oh, wow. You should feel really nice after that. We're going to come up into our all fours, tabletop position. So just making sure the hips are over the knees and those shoulders are over our wrists here. We've already done our cat-cow. So we're going to take our right hand out, left leg back. Okay. Once you find your balance, we're taking the knee to the elbow. We're going to do it 10 times. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold this crunch. Feel the compression and release. Very nice. Coming back to our neutral all fours. Once you feel good here, we're going to send the left hand out, right leg out. Of course, once you've got here and you've gained your balance, knee to elbow 10 times and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold the crunch. Feel the compression. And release. Very nice. Okay. Fire hydrant with the left leg. And we're pulsing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it up and behind us and reach that ankle up towards the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Fire hydrant. Other leg. Right leg. And let's pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And behind us. And take that ankle up towards the ceiling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Release that leg down. We're going to do the same things, except we're taking straight legs. So instead of that fire hydrant bent, we're going to try to take it straight. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoo! Back behind you, straight for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Other side. Right leg straight. Point that foot or flex it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And behind us. Whoo! Fires up my sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Very nice. We're going to go ahead and push up, coming into our first downward dog. So if you're doing this in the morning, these little hamstrings might feel a little bit tight. Go ahead and walk that dog out. I'm going to let you be here for just a second. If you like to take twists, be my guest. Otherwise, we're pedaling through the feet. Walking our dog or riding our bike, whatever you want to see this as. I guess you could do both simultaneously if you'd like. So remember, we're pressing equally through the shoulders, no collapsing. Allowing the head to kind of hang heavy here. Getting that nice stretch through the whole spine. Stretching through the hamstrings. Should feel really nice, of course. Once you feel good, we're going to do spinal waves. Of course, if you don't want to do spinal waves, you can continue to walk the dog, take the twist. Otherwise, we're going to roll forward into plank. Slowly, and then we're going to look forward. We're going to arc through the spine and send the hips up and back, downward dog. So let's just do a few of these, matching up with our breath. And really stretching through the spine and the hamstrings here. With a focus, of course, on the spine. Warming it up. Making it nice and mobile. Wherever you are, we're going to do one more like this. And then the next one you do, once you roll forward into plank, I want you to come on down into up dog. Untucking those toes. And I'm wanting you to pause here. Feel this position. Feel what it should feel like. Pushing up through the shoulders here. Nice little bend in the back. Your gaze is forward. And we push back. Down dog. Very nice. Okay, we're going to be in that position a lot today. So let's go and roll forward into plank. Look forward. And then lower the hips down. Untuck those toes. Up dog. All right. Go ahead and plant those knees down and push back into our extended child's pose. Maybe rolling those wrists. You should feel that by now. So just taking those wrists and giving them a nice little roll. Maybe give them a little massage. We will not be on the wrist the whole time. However, it's definitely going to be part of the practice. So go ahead. Show those wrists some love. Let them know you are here to comfort them and build them up. Of course, once you feel good with those wrists, we are going to go ahead and peel ourselves up. And we are in our all fours position. We're going to step the right foot up, and then we're going to step the left foot up. And here we are in our standing forward fold. Now we are just getting here. You can put your hands under your feet. You can grab with your peace fingers your big toe to pull you down, or you can grab opposite elbows and sway left or right. You might be a little tight right now, so this position may feel a little bit tough to be in. It's okay. This is what we do. We come here to loosen up our bodies and create the mobility and the flexibility that we wish. By showing up and working on ourselves every day, we get this. So if you normally come here and you really bend those knees like me, maybe try and straighten them. Playing with it. What does that feel like this morning? We're going to come back to this once we get all nice and warm and stretched. So just realize, take note. How are you feeling right here? How does this feel right now? First, standing forward fold of the day. Inhale, come up, halfway lift. Nice straight spine, expansive. And exhale, fold down. Inhale, we'll come to a standing position. Head and neck come last. Go ahead and inhale those arms up. Palms touch. Engage those glutes and those thighs. And we take a nice little back bend. And exhale, we fold. Plant the hands and step the right foot back, and then step your left foot back. Go ahead and take that gaze forward. Lower down the knees, and then the chest and the chin. Keep that gaze forward. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, right leg up. 3-leg dog. Square those hips. Push equally through the shoulders. Go ahead and come up on those left toes and pull this knee into your chest. Give that knee a kiss before we step it in between the hands. Lower down that left leg and allow an inhale to rise you up. Low lunge. Arms up overhead. Very nice. Go ahead and tuck that back toe. Inhale. High lunge. Beautiful. Open twist to the right. Drop that right hand down. Left hand sweeps up. Breathe. No holding, no clenching. Windmill those arms to frame this foot. Step it back. Plank. We're taking a chaturanga, so we're already in plank. Look forward. Push forward. Lower down. Push up. Upward dog. Everybody meets me. Downward facing dog. Very nice. Take you an inhale and an exhale here. And on the next inhale, we lift that left leg up. 3-leg dog. Square those hips. Breathe. Push equally through the shoulders. Come up on those right toes. Roll forward, giving this knee a kiss before we step it in between the hands. Lower down that right leg and allow an inhale to rise you up. Low lunge, hands overhead. Very nice. Breathe. Tuck those right toes. Inhale, that rises you up into our high lunge. Breathing. Open twist to the left. And dropping that left hand down, right hand sweeps up. Breathe. Cartwheel those hands, framing that foot, stepping back, plank. We're in our plank position. Take that gaze forward. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Very nice job. Very nice job. Inhale, right leg up. 3-leg dog. Square hips. Pushing equally through the shoulders. Opening up through the hip. Bending that knee. Maybe taking some circles here if you like that kind of thing. Otherwise, just stay with that 3-leg dog with the bent knee. If you'd like, you can go ahead and drop that leg back and then pushing up, wild thing. Beautiful. Coming through side plank, so just bringing that right foot on top of that left. Right hand up towards the sky. Maybe taking that gaze to follow it. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. We come around to plank. Take that gaze forward. And vinyasa. Lowered on chaturanga. Push up, up dog. Meet back, down dog. Take you an inhale and an exhale here. Inhale, left leg up. 3-leg dog. Squaring off those hips. Pushing through the shoulders. And bending that knee and opening up those hips. Maybe taking those hip circles if you like that. Otherwise, you can just find the stillness, whichever you prefer here, however you're feeling. Breathing wherever you are. And dropping that leg back, coming in for wild thing. Lifting that chest up. Taking that gaze up. My hair and my jewelry is all in my face. Beautiful. Next, side plank. So bringing that left leg on top of that right. Maybe taking that gaze towards that left hand. Breathing. No holding, no clenching. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We come to plank. Look forward. And vinyasa, chaturanga, up dog, meet back, down dog. Beautiful. Take 2 deep breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling to release it fully here. Beautiful. Going to roll forward into plank. We're going to go ahead and come into our up dog. All right. 3-leg up dog. So we're going to take this right foot off, point it. Okay? 3-leg up dog. Bend that right knee. Look back. And we're going to push up into our 3-legged bent knee. Down dog. Keep your gaze on that foot. Okay? Let's come in for wild thing. Beautiful. Holding. Taking that gaze up. Breathing. And we're coming around for fallen star. So plant that right foot. Swing that right hand. Swing that right foot all the way in between. Left hand lifts up. And push those hips up. Fallen star. Beautiful, beautiful pose. Very nice. So we're going to plant that left hand. Pause here. Stretch through that IT band on this right side. Feel this stretch. And step it back. down dog. Yeah, we're going to vinyasa. Roll forward into plank. Look forward. Lower down chaturanga. Push up, up dog. Everybody meets back, child's pose. So go ahead. Give those wrists, that hand, a little bit of a massage. Maybe rolling out the wrist. Should feel magnificently nice right now. I'm going to put my hair up. Y'all just stay in child's pose, loving those wrists. And on an inhale, we'll lift up and come in for plank. We got another side to do. So we're in plank. Go ahead, look forward. All right, lower those hips down, coming in for our up dog with our toes tucked. Okay, we're going to straighten, or we're going to take that left leg off and point it. Okay, so we are in a 3-leg up dog. Bend that knee. Look at that foot. Push up. 3-leg down dog with the bent knee. Keep looking at that foot. And let's go ahead and come back into our wild thing. Press up those hips. Take that gaze towards the ceiling. Breathe. No holding or clenching that breath. Coming in for fallen star. Plant that left hand. Swing that left foot around and in between. And right hand sweeps up. Beautiful. Plant that hand, leaving that left foot there, stretching through that outer IT band first before we step back into our downward dog. Beautiful. And once we get here, we vinyasa, roll forward into plank. Look forward, lower down chaturanga, push up, up dog, meet back, down dog. Beautiful. If you want child's pose, you could take child's pose here. Whatever your body is calling for. Inhaling and exhaling. We're going to go ahead and hop, step, or jump to the top of the mat. So wherever you are, we are going to make our way to standing. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over those legs. Inhale, we root to rise. Arms come up all the way overhead. Exhaling down through heart center. No, we're not done. So we are going to do leg raises, and we are going to do them 10 times each side. But we're going to do some other things too. Okay, so the way we're going to do this, bring the hands to the hips. This is what feels good for me. If you feel more comfortable with your hands overhead or your hands out to the side, I want your hands to be with what works best for you, okay? My hands on my hips work best for me here. Inhale, right leg up. And we're pulsing this leg. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it out to the side. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to the center. I want you to grab that foot. Coming in for pistol. I want you to lower down as slowly as you can, without hurting yourself, of course. If you fall, it's okay. If you need to use your hand to help you lower, that's okay too. Just as slow as you go, or just challenging the balance and the strength in that left leg here. Whew, that got challenging. Like I said, use your hands once you get down. And here we are in our pistol squat. Just hold here, feel this. If you fall out, it's okay. We come back into it. It's part of being the yogi, is that we are here to practice and play. And sit the booty back. Keep your hand on this right foot and stretch it. Pull it up towards your face. The bend in the knee is welcome. Don't think you have to power through this leg and it be all like perfectly straight. Doesn't. Stretch. Beautiful. And release the right leg down. And we're going to take this left foot over the right. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, we fold. Breathing. This is a much deeper stretch, especially on these outer bands, which is good for us. It just doesn't allow that big bend in the knee like I'm used to giving myself. So this is a great, great stretch. Definitely a little more intense. Breathing. And then inhale, we come on up, bringing that left foot back to where it was. Maybe pulling on that right leg again, seeing how much further you can get it up after that stretch. Very nice. And then we're going to plant that foot, and we're coming back up into our standing position. No fancy way to get there. We're just here. All right, so you know what to expect now. So we're going to allow that left leg to go ahead and come on up. And we're pulsing it for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open it up and do the 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, grab that foot. Slowly, lowering down the pistol, okay? Slow. How slow can you go? How slow can you go? How slow can you go? Beautiful. Use your hand to help steady your balance getting down. Hold this pistol squat. And if you're not, it's okay. We fall out, we come back, we try again. It is all part of the fun of being a yogi. We don't take ourselves so seriously. And sit back. Keeping a hold of this left foot. Bringing it in towards the face. Seeing how deep you can get it here. Breathing. No holding. No clenching. Nice stretchiness. I always think the stretchy power flows are my favorite. It's what I tend to gravitate towards every day. Go ahead and release that left leg down. Right comes over it. And we inhale, arms up. And exhale, we fold. My daily practice, I warm myself up. I definitely heat myself up through some powery movements. I do some leg work, some balancing, and then I do core work. I do some stretching, and then I end. You know, and my daily practice is normally between 30 minutes and 50 minutes. Kind of depends. I absolutely love it when I'm having a tough day and I don't know what to do. I come on my own channel and I find flows from the past that maybe I think I could do better at. And so I do them so that I can come back on the mat and almost like recreate it. feels good. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Imagining that breath go into all of the tight places. Beautiful. Walk those hands up. We're going to move this foot again, and then we're going to grab that left foot and see how much higher we can get it, how much closer to the body. That nice little stretch there. All right, and next we're coming in for all of our core work. So I've got a lineup of core work for us. So if you like rocking and rolling, if you've been on my channel a lot, this is going to be our chance at rocking and rolling before we come down for bicycles. I know I joked about it when we were in Down Dog about riding our bikes, but we're literally going to ride our bikes this time. Interlace your hands behind your neck. Got this microphone back here. And then we bring our legs parallel with the ceiling. And then we're going to bring opposite elbow to opposite knee. So right knee, left elbow, left knee, right elbow. 20 times to my count. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Legs up. And we're going to do toe touches, 20 of them. So we're just going to rise up, touch the toes. You can flex the toes and you can point them. Pointing them is obviously going to make your reach way more up there. Find what feels good for you, and let's go for 20. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hug them knees in. Oh, yes. Let's breathe. We're going to do some side crunches. And the way that we're going to do them is to simply roll your feet or your knees over towards the left. Interlace the hands behind the head. And then we're just going to try to push our upper body up towards our right hip. All right. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Take the legs over to the other side. And this time we're going to be lifting the body up towards the left hip. Once you feel good, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice, very nice. Go ahead and hug those legs in. Oh, this should feel so, so, so nice. And we're going to come in for our reclined twist. So we can take the arms into cactus like we had them before. And go ahead and drop the knees over towards the left. Take the gaze towards the right. Breathing. Inhale, legs back to center. And take them over towards the right. Gaze goes towards the left. Inhale, we're coming back to center. Hug those knees in. I'm going to rock and roll up to our feet and come in for this standing forward fold here. So, grabbing the opposite elbows, or however you did your first standing forward fold today. I want you to come back here. We've got our heart rates back down. We're back to a calm state. I want you to see how different this forward fold feels to you now. It may feel much better to be off of the shoulders and the wrist. You may feel that belly touching those thighs like you did not last time. And if you played with straightening the legs, straighten the legs and see the difference now. Are you any closer to the ground? Does this feel any better inside of your body after you've gotten yourself all nice and warm? Beautiful. And go ahead and lower those hips down, coming through a nice little squat. And we're coming back onto our booties. I'm going to bring my legs into cobbler. I'm going to bring my bolster behind me, so a heart opening Savasana here. And then I'm going to put my blanket over me and come in to my little cocoon of Stephanie here. So once you get in your Savasana, just allow yourself to be here. Allowing your body the chance to absorb all of that lovely, scrumptious power you've built up. This will give you courage throughout your day. The builder of self-confidence, 100%. You've done your best here today, and I am so proud of you. Enjoy this time with yourself. Don't rush through it. Drop the to-do list. It will be waiting for you. It's not going anywhere. Cherish yourself. Embrace the stillness and the calm. Build up that inner peace. Slowly bringing the awareness back, moving the toes and the hands. Maybe stretching overhead. And we'll roll over into a fetal position and then press our way back into a seat. Slowly moving in a way that feels good and calming. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat with me tomorrow. If you've not already, please do subscribe to support me and to be notified of the new flows I post every week. And as always, may all beings be happy and free, including you. Namaste.